Hello guys, I'm back and I know it's been a while since I posted my first video and that's rude. I can say that is rude and I'm very sorry, but I have my reasons, okay? I have my reasons. So, first off, oh sorry, I keep tilting you. Great. So, I had midterms and it wasn't so great. Second off, I filmed a bunch of clips and random shit and I started 2 videos, but I deleted all that footage. Why? Because I felt like it was too chaotic, like all over the place. Like the first video was way too chaotic and like I didn't even know what I was filming. The second video I knew what I was filming, but it was like over 2 hours, even though I edited it and cut a lot and sped up a lot, but it's still like over 1 hour. So I was like, no one would want to watch that. I filmed a lot. So I stopped and deleted all that footage, and here I am starting another video. And this video is low-key like a reset video after the yes, exactly. After midterm reset video. So I finished midterms yesterday, but I didn't film anything. I really wanted to film, but I didn't. Why? Because I was just right in bed, looking at the wall and contemplating what the fuck, like whatever the fuck have I done in the midterms. Because I really fucked it up, but I don't want to think about that right now. I want to think about that right now. I just want to chill right now. So for the reset video yesterday, I organized the whole room, like did the whole shebang. Like right now it's so clean, I'm even shocked. Like I am shocked. My room was never this clean, but I am very comfy in it right now. Like I feel so great staying in the room right now. Not like in the midterm week, it was so chaotic, like no one lived here, literally. Anyway, let's not talk about that because it is embarrassing. In fact, what did I also do? Yeah, I cooked dinner. I cooked pasta and it was so great, like cheesy pasta. I never cooked something this great in my entire life. Like, and a whole like another purpose for the video is learning how to cook, because I want to be a great cook. Even though I don't have that much time to cook, but I need to cook. Why? Because the food they give us here in campus as well, it's not eatable, guys. So I want to cook myself, and I also feel great when I cook. Like I just feel excited to eat whatever I cook. But when another person cooks for me, it's just whatever, you know. So to be more disciplined about eating, I need to cook myself. So that's another purpose for the video, and let's just get into it. Guys, the sun is already setting, like it's starting to set. It's like 5 p.m. and since it's like winter, it sets very early, so the lighting wouldn't be good for the rest of the video. Like it's noon right now. Noon? I mean afternoon? I mean evening. It's evening right now and it's not very great timing to start the video, but whatever, I guess. We'll fix the lighting. We'll fix it. So basically what I need to do right now, like really quick, is dry these dishes. I need to dry them because I need to cook again. Not I need to, but I want to cook again for dinner. I didn't cook for lunch because I woke up very late, like 3 p.m. or something. I was like, well damn, I shouldn't have done that because literally the day just, it's over. It's literally over. So I was planning to cook 2 things, like sweet treat and dinner, but apparently I'd have only time for dinner. Why? But why? Yeah, I'd cook both, guys. I will cook both. Let's not be negative. So after cooking, what I plan to cook is like something very simple, campus friendly stuff. I find them all the time on Instagram and on TikTok. So I want to try this thing. I'm going to try it now, and I have a lot of potatoes, so I need to consume them right away. So that's that, and then what I need to do is wash my clothes. I'll take them to the washing lady. there's some girl that washes that washes clothes, I mean, and we pay her, so I'm gonna take my clothes to her. Or I hope I find her. I hope I find her because all of us are dealing with midterms. Like our school finished with the midterms yesterday, but other schools are still dealing with it, I think. So I don't know about that. I hope I find her though, because guys, please forgive me for the way I talk. English is not my first language, Anyway, what I was saying is, because she might not be here, but she wrote in her ad that she is always available from 4 to 8. So I hope that's true, at least. So let's very quickly do that. I need to first organize my clothes. They're a pile of, what's the word again? Not clean clothes over there. So I need to organize it and see the stuff that I'm going to take and the stuff I'm not going to take to her. Guys, very quick update. The washing lady did not pick up the phone. So I am in fact going to do what I was afraid of, which is wash them by hand. And I know my hands are gonna be very rough, and I might even be injured after it because I don't know how to wash clothes with hands. So that sucks honestly, and I'm not even sure if there's water or not. If there's no water, so my clothes will just stay like this for maybe another week or so, maybe for another day, not another week. So God help me, guys. Let's be positive, okay? Let's be positive, and let's wash the clothes, and let's have clean clothes, and all the shebang, okay? Let's go, guys. Another very quick update. What I was afraid of happened again. There's no water. No water is running out of the faucet. So my clothes will in fact stay very not clean. Oh my god, this day is already so bad. I mean, I just woke up and it's so bad. So yeah, forgot all that I said about washing clothes. They're all back in their dirty pile right there. And now let's just focus on making dinner, which is some really random thing that I found on Instagram Reels, and I thought I have all the ingredients, so let's make it tomorrow. I need to cook something a little bit new, and let's start with peeling potatoes. I don't know how much I'll need, but I'll need more than one, obviously, because I'm not gonna cook just one. I'm gonna cook a lot. After peeling off the potato, I need to cut it to very thin slices, and that's exactly what I don't know how to do, because I'm not even sure how to use the knife. Not I saw the girl making them impossibly thin, and obviously she have something to make them like that. She did not make them like that with her bare hands, and I'm here making them with my bare hands with a knife. So they're not gonna be as perfect, but you can make them as perfect if you have the right tool to make them. Oh shit, I just cut half, not slice. Yes, I am cooking on the ground, by the way. And you're sitting in a very dangerous place, just above my pocket of water. Is it pocket? I'm not sure, I just remembered that word from Minecraft. Oh, I think I'm gonna just throw this. This is not being cut. Please just cut off, please. I'm begging. Fuck this. I hate cutting this. Why don't you just cut like a normal freaking potato? Oh, this is so bad. I think I'm just gonna fry this. Let's cut it. And let's prepare the other stuff. Let's prepare the other stuff real quick. So the other stuff are eggs. And let's cut off some tomatoes too. Let's peel off this green thing first and cut it in half. Like, my friends cuts the tomato in a very weird way. I was like, you first cut it in half, then you cut it in slices. That's how it's supposed to be cut. Any other way is wrong, guys, and that's it. But I need it in slices like this, just like the slices of the potato. Now let's do the eggs. How I'm going to do the eggs, there's, like, as you know, plenty of ways to cook eggs, and this is how I'm going to cook them. I'm going to crack them and, like, mix with some spices and shit like that, and that's it. So let's do it. I wish I knew how to crack eggs with just one hand, but I cannot risk it while I'm doing it on the ground that I just mopped yesterday. If I had, like, a counter or, like, a high table, it would be so much better. But I don't. That's the reality of campus, guys. They didn't even give me a table. Like, I have this table, but my right, I have a right of an extra one, but they didn't give me. Why? Because it's a third world country campus. Meanwhile, it is an elite school, but still a third world country. So you're not getting your second table. Who the fuck do you think you are? So guys, this is the final result. I know it doesn't look very aesthetic, but I never said I was aesthetic, okay? It just tastes good, and that's all what matters. I had fun eating it anyway. So yeah, it's just an omelette with the potatoes I ended up frying on their own because they were too thick to be fried with the omelette. So yeah, that's it. I had fun. Hi guys, so it is a bit later now and I'm craving something sweet, so let's make something sweet. I heard about this chocolate cake that you can make in a pan. I'm not sure if it's actually makeable, but let's try to make it because obviously I don't have an oven here. I don't have an oven, so let's make this chocolate cake. First off, put some oil into your pan so it does not stick, just a little bit of oil. And now we need eggs. One egg. I literally forgot the recipe, guys. I literally forgot the recipe. So one egg. One egg, and we need oil again. So vegetable oil. Yes, vegetable oil. Now let's put some sugar. Again, I'm measuring. And I don't have a whisk, so I'm gonna mix it with a fork. So I'm gonna put milk now. Oh, fuck. Just a little bit, just like that. I'm not sure if this is the right recipe. Now I'm like literally making up a whole new recipe of this. But it's okay, like anything I make turns out good in the end. Like I swear to God, anything I make turns out good. Oh, this is whole flour. Okay, now we're gonna have a healthy chocolate cake. That's good, that's good. I forgot to add the chocolate. Instead of cocoa, I use this. It's like chocolate made from milk, you know? I use it because I hate the taste of cocoa. It's like bitter. I don't like that. Alright, this is good enough. Let's taste it to see if it's sweet enough or not. One thing about me is I love my sweet treats to be like extra hella sweet. Even my friends are like, you're eating sugar. And when I make milk or coffee, I'm basically eating sugar. I'm not eating like the sweet treat itself, you know? I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you the chocolate cake because I cooked it 2 times, okay? And it burned off. I mean, it burned 2 times in a freaking row. So it does not look very aesthetic right now. Yeah, it looks actually, it looks disgusting. Actually, it looks fucking disgusting. But I'm gonna eat it anyway, you know? The burnt part, I filled it with Nutella. So, I don't really mind, okay? I hate burnt shit. Like, I don't ever eat burnt shit, but I cooked it 2 times now. So, I feel bad for myself, actually.
Really wanting to make muffins. So I think we're gonna make some this morning, and I'm just gonna take you guys along with me for just a regular old Friday in my life.
Here I have some leftover of my burnt chocolate cake from yesterday. And here I have my coffee, and I'm gonna watch some YouTube, and this is already the best day ever. Hello guys, I'm back and it's a little bit later now. I low-key finished studying and I was craving some macaroni and it's cooking now, and I was like, while it's cooking, why don't I tell you about the book I'm reading? So here we are. I'm gonna tell you about the book I'm reading currently, and it is 8000 Splendid Sun by Khaled Hosseini or Khaled Hassini, I don't know how to spell his surname. This is the Arabic version, and I believe it's translated to multiple languages. So, whatever language you speak, I think you'll be able to read it because this is such a beautiful book. Let me tell you what it talks about. I don't really remember all the details because I don't really have time to read continuously. So, I really just read one chapter a month or something like that. And that is really sad because I thought I'd get more into reading once like I graduate high school, but that was a lie. I did not get into reading because I don't have time. Yes, I'm a reader, like I read novels and shit like that. Yeah, I love to read. I love fiction stories. Yeah. Anyway, about this book, it focuses on two women in Afghanistan. The first half focuses on the first woman, whose name is Maryam, the same as my name. I was like, whoa, that's great. But then after I heard her life story, I was not, that is not so great because her life story is low-key tragic. And then the second half focuses on another girl whose name is Layla, and she's much younger than Maryam. And I'm almost like halfway done actually. I think there's a third part and a fourth part, like their part, like the first part in Maryam's POV, but it's third person. You know what I'm talking about? And then the second part is Layla's POV, but in third person, and it goes on like that. I think there's 4 parts in the book, if I'm not mistaken. Anyway, for the first half, they tell us Mariam's story from childhood. She lived only with her mom, who was like a maid for her dad, and then she was kicked out of the house after she gave birth to Mariam because she was a maid. She was not his wife, and but he took care of her. He took care of his daughter and the maid, which is Mariam's mom, but he did not want anyone to know that they were related. So he literally just like put them in the mountain, literally. Oh my god. I don't want to even talk about that because whenever I talk about it, I start to hate men. Suddenly, like, I start to despise men. But anyway, and just like that, Miriam grows up putting like her dad on standards that are very high up. Why? Because he always visits her on Thursdays. Yes, he always visits her on Thursdays, and like he talks to her really sweet, he treats her really nice. So he puts him to a really really high standard, like he's the perfect father and the perfect man. Meanwhile, her mother always like warns her of him. She always says that you're terrible, everyone hates you. If you go anywhere, everyone's gonna hate you there. They're gonna know who you are and they're gonna hate you for it. And she just lived her life like that between these two. And I think that's really sad for her. Really, my heart aches for her. I don't know how to explain it to you and how to give you the right image, but if you read the book, you'll understand. Anyway, one day, oh my goodness, I was literally gonna spoil everything. I think that's not a spoiler. Like, that's not a spoiler. It's literally the first few pages of the book where I just said. Oh, thank God I stopped myself. Anyway, for the second half of the book, it's like many years later, Miriam grew up, and there comes Layla, which is like a daughter of Miriam's neighbor. And then she grows up too, and something tragic happens to her, and then this story leads to Miriam and Layla living together due to some circumstances, but they don't really like each other. Miriam doesn't really like Layla for due to some circumstances, but Layla doesn't have anything to do with Miriam. Like, she doesn't want anything from her. Like, I'm not sure. But they're dealing with this together, and I know they're gonna build somehow a bond because like they both do women in STEM. I don't know if that's right, but they're gonna live both the same tragic living circumstances now, because even though like their tragic childhood story ended, but the tragic or the tragedy that's gonna come to them, not like tragedy, but their life is not gonna be like all roses and partying and whatever. It's gonna be sad because of the circumstances that I don't want to tell you because I don't want to spoil anything. But I think they're gonna build somehow a bond and they're gonna deal with it together because the summary says so, you know. And they're in war too. Like, it's war in Afghanistan, like wartime. It's historical fiction. That's the exact genre. Historical fiction and women friendship, I believe. Yeah, they're gonna build a bond. So I'm really excited for that, and I want to see how they build their bond because I do believe it's gonna be very, very emotional, and I love reading emotional shit. And another thing about me is that I now have two unread books on my pile, which is not a very large pile, like I have 15 books or so. I have, three unread books, but one book I don't think I'm gonna read anytime soon. The second book that I think I'm gonna read like somehow soon is Magnolia Parks, which I'm very excited to read. But one thing about me is that I cannot read two books in the same time, so I have to finish this first, and it's gonna take me a really long time because I don't have time to read it. But once I finish this, I'm gonna read Magnolia Parks, and I'm gonna buy the second two books of Magnolia Parks, and I might do a full spoiler reading vlog for it because literally everyone read Magnolia Parks. So I'm very excited for that. I love watching reading vlogs. I love like seeing, especially the books I have already read, like seeing people's reaction to it. I love that so much. I love that. Like reading full spoiler reading vlogs of books that I have already read is so fun. Really the most fun activity ever. And yeah, anyway, that's all I wanted to say for this clip. That's all.